Hello, I'm Dan from the Glory Days blog. Today I want to talk about my new Seals Sneak spray skirt. One of the unique features of this spray skirt is it has a two-way zipper right here in the front. Really opens that up, and it's got suspenders. This is a all nylon spray skirt. In the past, I have liked the hybrid spray skirt with the neoprene deck and the nylon tunnel. What I'm finding out is that neoprene deck doesn't work so good with the high back seat that I've got on the Tsunami here. So I've gone with the all nylon spray skirt, and I'm liking it. It's got this built-in bolster here that keeps the spray skirt bowed up a little bit to shed water. It's got a couple of nice mesh pockets, one on each side, kind of like pockets on your blue jeans. Really handy to store stuff in. And it's got suspenders. I'm usually not a big fan of suspenders, but I'm finding that the suspenders help me, because if I tighten up the spray skirt around my chest, and I was trying to tighten that up around my waist to start with, and it actually is, this tunnel comes up high on the chest. The suspenders kind of showed me that once I got them on. But when I tighten this up around my torso, then I'm fighting to get the back of the spray skirt over the high back on the seat. So by loosening that up, it gives me a little bit more room, and I can get that over the seat. All right, let me show you how I can get into this spray skirt nice and easy. So if you're not as young and spry as you used to be, like me, having this spray skirt that unzips down the front, it opens wide up, makes it a lot easier to step into the spray skirt. So I've got this nice wide opening, and I can just step right in like that. And then this is where the suspenders come in handy. Throw at least one suspender on. You don't have to worry about the spray skirt just falling off. Zip it up, and I'm ready to go. Here again, like I was saying before, I found out that if I tighten this up, and really this probably needs to be up a little bit higher on my chest. See, I'm always trying to get it too low. If I tighten it up like that, it'll stay there. But then I'm going to be fighting to get this back over the back of the high back seat on the kayak. That really takes away a lot of my slack. So if I just let it hang a little bit loose and hang off the suspenders, then I get a lot more freedom to work this up and back over the seat back. And once I get it in place, if I want to, I can cinch those up. Usually by that time I've already got my PFD on over top of it, and it's not a worry. The PFD will cinch it down really good and tight. And then it's just a matter of getting in the kayak and putting this on the lip of the kayak. So let's do that next. All right, now that I have my spray skirt on, I want to demonstrate how I put the spray skirt on the kayak once I get in the kayak. And I'm just doing this demonstration today, sitting here in the grass in the backyard, because I don't want to set up next to the river and have my phone and the tripod and everything fall into the river. So I'm just being a little overly cautious. So anybody that's ever put a spray skirt on knows you have to start in the back. What I've found on this kayak is that with the high back seat, it can be difficult to get the back lip of the skirt over that high back seat if I have the seat up at all. So I have to make sure that the seat back is all the way down. I have a handy adjustment right here between my legs for that. And then once I get that started, it's really pretty easy to just go ahead and flip it on at the front and work around and get the sides under. In the past, on neoprene decks, I had to be careful and work it up slowly and kind of hold it with my elbows on the side and then get the front up. This actually goes on really, really easy now that I know how to do it. And I'm not fighting with that high back seat anymore. This spray skirt, the reason I bought this particular spray skirt is because it has a zipper here in the front, which in theory should make it easier for me to go ahead and work my way out of this a little bit, get some air if I want to, if it's a hot day or something, but also to relieve myself when you need to urinate. It's going to happen, and if I can do that while I'm still in the boat with a bottle and save myself from stopping every time I have to pee. So that's the real reason I thought this spray skirt might work for me. I really like that it's got these handy little pockets here on each side, like having pockets on your jeans, somewhere to put stuff. And I can work my way on out of here too and just leave the spray skirt on, because you know sometimes the spray skirt can be a real pain getting on and off. Another feature that this spray skirt has are these suspenders, and I don't much care for suspenders, but they work pretty well. And one reason I've learned to like the suspenders is that I found out that if I tighten these adjustments here up and I get those, first of all, too low on my waist, and I get them too tight, then I'm fighting against that to get this back lip of the spray skirt on and get it past that high back seat. So the more I use this, the more I'm learning, and the suspenders help to hold the spray skirt up. This comes up way higher than I'm used to. What I really like is a neoprene deck and a neoprene tunnel. I know a lot of people don't like the neoprene, it's too hot. A lot of people wouldn't even wear a spray skirt most of the time, but I like to wear the spray skirt. I splash a lot and play in the waves and one thing and another, and I end up getting wet if I don't have a spray skirt on. I just get soaked. So, like I say, the more I use this spray skirt, the more I like it. It is infinitely easier than the previous spray skirt I had for this boat. Probably just need to learn how to use that one a little bit more too. It's a good spray skirt, but this one just seems to fit better and work better. And then of course the big feature, having this zipper here in the front. So I think I'm gonna like it. The more I use it, once I get out on the river, I'll give you another update and let you know how I'm liking it, how I'm getting along with this spray skirt. It's made by Seals. It's a Sneak. The size is a 1.7 for this Wilderness Systems 145 Tsunami. So that's about it for now. Till next time, I'll see you on the river.